Hi.
How's
How's it going, bro?
pretty good?
Bro, you always wake so early. What the fuck? Is it just like a habit?
Yeah, I like a mental alarm clock, I guess.
Mental alarm clock. Me too, bro. I think it's what happens when you get old.
Fuck you.
I'm waking up at 7:30 for no reason. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, it's not even like I got something to do. I ain't got nothing to do, but my body wakes up at 8. I'm like, all right, bro. I
Feel
get
it.
it. But you're already laddering at 8. So what time you getting up? 7?
Yeah, 7. My fucking
Ah,
puppy wakes up hella early. Wants to go to the bathroom too.
so you gotta take him on a walk.
Yeah.
Walk around the crib. Damn. Damn. So what were we doing today?
Uh,
What you got for me, Dex?
the
Please, no more Smooch Files replays. My heart can only take so much, by the way.
Can we go over that? Can we see what you would do if
Yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah.
situation?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
You want to watch that one then?
Let me watch that one real quick.
Okay, okay.
Let me find it. I really need to start making folders for these sessions. My replays are all scattered everywhere.
You just renamed them, huh?
Yeah. What was this one? Oh, I can't share a replay with you.
Oh, it's because I'm the party leader here. Does it work now?
Yeah.
Oh. Nice. Okay. Can't believe we're gonna relive this. It's fucking tragic. Ow. Okay. Hello, game, please.
This was the replay. I was like, oh, maybe I should save this. I submitted it and I won, dude.
Oh, he's actually random.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, I think when you played him, he was random, and then he hit Protoss,
Oh,
or he rolled Protoss. Okay. Okay. I just remember the one thing I remember was you did a tank push and bro had like 400 zealots.
yeah. Oh, and this
Oh yeah,
stupid shit.
this is super annoying. Then he comes back. What you could do when this happens is like, see how right now he's running away from your 2 SCVs? As soon as he goes down the ramp, you could just keep your 2 workers on top of the ramp. And then if he tries to go back up the ramp, your workers will get a hit off first before his probe does. Because, yeah, otherwise you chase him like this. It's kind of annoying. And then he goes back. You see that? You build a command center in the base, which is fine.
Yeah, I was supposed to go double gas and he threw me off. Oh, no, it was random.
It was random. Yeah, you didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, then you go Marine. The bunker in the low ground is good. And then he never actually sent his units across the map. Yeah, he used it to defend the Reaper. You came in for this scout. We don't see anything, which is a little bit annoying. But the reason why you don't actually see anything is because of the way he opened, because of the 2 gateways in the front. So whenever somebody goes 2 gateways like that in the front, it's because they're going to go for, or they're going to build 2 stalkers, right? But because it's a lot of gas, that means their tech is delayed.
Someone would be the right time to go in the base and scout more
So
tech.
it would be another like 30 seconds. It'd be like, instead of like 3:10, it'd be like 3:30.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3:30 scout if it's 2 gate opener. I'm gonna write it down for you.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, so a little bit unlucky there. But you can see, for example, like his warp gate is hella late because he built 2 stalkers, and so now he builds a warp gate, right? But he doesn't now. Any Protoss like tech is 150 gas, so he starts warp gate now, but he actually still doesn't even have enough for tech. You see that?
Yeah.
Then he adds 2 more gates, and then I think he adds a Robo or a Twilight, one of those 2. Then you scan. That's right. And then there's his Twilight and the Robo. And he builds them together because he just forgot. And they were just a little bit late. So he probably would have built one before the other. Usually that's how it goes. But yeah. And then here, the mine drop in the main is fine. The only thing you gotta keep in mind if you do it this way is that it is a little bit risky and that you can't actually see the gases in the natural. So that's why a lot of people send the mine drops normally through the natural side, because even if you can't drop the mines, let's say because there's stalkers there, you can actually see if they have the gases. So here, for example, it would be very normal for a Protoss player to have at least one gas, let's say. So in a standard game, he would have that gas by like 4:30. He would have that third gas, and at 4:30 there would be a third base and a third gas. If, for example, you send this Widow Mine drop this direction through the natural, and you see that they don't have any of the gases, that is almost always going to be a zealot heavy army. Which in that case, what you can do is like building the one tank or the two tanks even is fine, right? Because by the time you scout it, you're probably already gonna have two tanks. That's okay, but just make sure that you switch into mines, and then you can go heavier on the Marines.
Okay.
So in that scenario, it would actually be okay to prioritize Marines over Marauders.
Okay. I think what I normally do is I send a mine drop in the main, and then I park the
Raven in the natural. You can try to swap it and do it the other way.
Okay.
That might be better. And then here you switch into mines. There goes that Raven. And then of course your opener kind of got messed up, right? Because of that Protoss aggro at the beginning. Third, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And so right now, as you move out, what you can do with the Raven as well earlier actually. So when the Raven flew in and dropped the turret, try to look at how many probes there are. So you came in here, right? It's 37 minutes. You flew through the third, and that's not a saturated third, right? So when you see that, that's another clue. Like, all right, this dude has absolutely no probes to his third. He probably is cutting probes, right? So his army might actually be bigger. Which in this case, his army's pretty big. He's already got 14 zealots and 8 stalkers. And he's probably going to add a few more zealots right now. So this would be entirely up to you if you wanted to attack. Because if you didn't attack, it would actually be okay. Because you guys are really close in workers right now. And even though your third is later, this dude's not building any probes. Now he starts adding probes, but he also dumps... Actually, he has 1 probe. But then he had 6 cannons. What the fuck? Oh, I remember this. So...
trapped on my my aggro units.
Yeah, exactly. But you can see like here it's only like what six worker difference. Really, that's actually not that bad. Usually in the TVP, Protoss is going to be ahead at least 10 workers plus for a little bit at this point of the game. But once you land your third, it kind of evens out. So it's actually not too bad for you here. Now, let's say you're in a scenario where you play tanks like this, and you didn't realize that he was playing zealots. Obviously, you still want to make the best trade possible. So you want to make sure that as you're pushing, especially here, that you scan down here and see, where he's at. So you can give yourself time to siege. Because I think that if you put these tanks right behind this gas over here, that's a nasty spot that the zealots would take a long time to get to, and that the stalkers would have a hard time hitting from the low ground. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here, if you put him in the front like this, it works if it's against Colossus, but against zealots, he's going to jump on you right away, right? And there's no protection for your tanks. So you kill all the zealots, which is nice, but you end up losing a lot of your tanks, right, and your medevacs, which is still a hard part there. So, and now at this point, got a lot of shit. Now you can see here he starts building probes again after your attack. But during that attack, he wasn't actually building workers, so you actually caught up. So even now, you're actually not that far behind the worker count. But don't be
just observer.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. But here, don't be afraid, like, when you see that heavy zealot shit, to just start, like, basically almost like mass Marines, in a way. It's completely fine. And Marines are really good against this kind of army. That was really smooch. And that's one of the things with this map, like, when it comes to positioning, let me find it, it's, like, right here. When it comes to positioning here, your army's over here, But really, you kind of want your army at your third, right? But then if you have your army at your third, what if they like come down the middle, right? Or like off to the side? That's kind of always the worry there. So you want to make sure that once you take the third, that you put something in those other two positions that they can come from. But try to keep your army at your third to defend it in case like he attacks it. At the very least, not even so that you can defend it per se, but like if you need to lift it, you can. And he's not gonna like A click it first, because basically here he A clicks it first. Then your army comes in, but you like see that he's already killing it, so you're just gonna finish it off, and then it dies. And then you know what I mean? But maybe if it doesn't die there and you kill off all the zealots, that's actually good for you. So because I think if he does that and he doesn't kill the third and you kill the zealots, that's pretty good. Here's where you start dying off.
I think I catch up again, and then I die.
And then you die, smudge. So really here it's just an early game. I mean, his army's not that great, and you actually have a lot of workers, so you actually catch up. Now here, you just want to start building ghosts. So again, like, seeing his army, you want to make sure you add a few more ghosts. You have one ghost here, but really you want like 5 to 8, because he's just got like archons and stalkers. So this fight, or this attack, this pressure, it's okay, but don't actually fight until you have the ghost, because that'll make it so that you win. Also, if you notice, I know he's got observers on your side of the map, but he's got like nothing here and nothing here. So also don't be afraid to like try to drop his main. You know what I mean? Like you can scan where his army is and be like, okay, cool, his army's there. What if I like pick up 2 medevacs, fly this way, and then I'll scan his main and then see if it's clear. And if it's clear, you can just go in. But yeah, here you're just missing. I think here you're just missing a lot of your extra ghosts that are coming out right now. You have, I think, 2 at home, and then you have 3 in your army. So you're missing like 2 EMPs, which it's kind of more important now because the fucking you don't have shockwaves anymore, so it's kind of smudge. So yeah, so here basically I think just having a few more mines plus a few more ghosts would help a lot. But now here is like you're super dead. Also, your fort is misplaced. I didn't even see that in the actual replay or in the smudge files.
My fort is misplaced?
Yeah, it's misplaced.
Damn. I thought I broke that habit.
Oh, your third is misplaced too.
Oh.
Oh
No,
my.
There's
yes,
no
it is.
way.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's so misplaced. Oh, I didn't even notice that, dude. What the fuck?
This is maps, man.
Is there natural misplaced too? No, I don't think so.
No, there's no way.
No, your fourth and your third are definitely misplaced though. Your third wasn't misplaced originally though, but it is now. Okay. Now, anyway, here you're kind of dead. So you basically got a turtle on libs, and you got to try to do liberator harass. I know he's got cannons and shit, but once you get liberator range, you can outrange the cannons. So like from here, you could cock block like half this, like a quarter of this mineral line, and no cannon can hit you. So the cannons are annoying right now, but once you get ranged, you don't have to worry about it because you can outrange the cannons. So you basically right now, all you gotta do is defend, and then get the cannons up. Now this was really smudge. But you were just behind, right? You got kind of have money. You could try putting like 2 libs. Honestly, 2 libs wouldn't have even saved that, unfortunately. If you put widow mines, it might help. Like 2 mines per base is also good. So like 2 mines and a lib.
That's so much just for that.
I know it is, but he's got a lot of DTs. And then right here, you can kill this if you just hit it with the EMP, but you didn't see it. And then here, you scan, you stim, but make sure that when you kite, try to kite a little bit earlier, so that you can run away from the blink, because the blink range is not too big. So as soon as you engage your DTs, try to kite. Right here, just stim and kite away. And then, once he blinks, then you can EMP if you want. But like right now, if you try to EMP, you'd probably hit your own medevacs because DT's underneath the medevac. So you want to stim, kind of like run away. You could even run away down here, where that crystal is, and you can back yourself like against a ledge or against a terrain, and then he can't surround you anymore, right? Because he can't blink back there. They can also do that. Now here you could EMP. So here, if you wanted to EMP, you could. And if you quickly do it, it'll make it so you can kill these a lot faster before they kill your bio. Yeah, nice thing, dude. But now you're dead. You're dead as fuck. And this is where I got really smudge. Alright, your base is misplaced though. Wait, I'm gonna check right now. I wonder if I can take command of you. Oh, I can't. I have this fucking overlay on. Okay, never mind. Alright. And I think that's it. I think right after that you're just dead for sure. Okay, so we're gonna change it. We're gonna swap it. So Widow Mine drop goes to the natural, and then Raven goes to the main.
All right.
And check those gases. Widow Mine drop main, or Widow Mine drop third, Raven main. Okay, but you gotta remember, okay. That way you can swap.
Let's see.
Why am I getting pinged? Oh.
Pinged by who?
By the Copium Hub.
Oh.
Discord's popping off. I woke up this morning and there was a random dog in my kitchen. Did you see that?
What?
Yeah, there's this fucking dog in my kitchen, and my neighbor like went on a trip to Mexico or something like that, and at like 4:30 a.m. somebody knocked on their door because they found their dog. It's a beautiful dog, and obviously they weren't there, right? So I guess they called my mom. She like woke up like 4 a.m. and she got the dog and just put him in the kitchen. And then I woke up this morning. I opened my kitchen has like a little sliding door that separates it from the living room.
Oh shit!
So like the sliding door was closed, and I was like, "What the heck?" So then I opened it, and then there was a big ass dog in my kitchen. I was like, "What the hell?" Bro, it's beautiful though.
Yeah, it's sick.
He's like one of the. I think he's like a mix of like those Akitas,
Okay.
like Japanese dogs.
Kind of looks like a Shibu.
Yeah, I think like that. In the face, but he's like kind of big though, so maybe he's like mixed. But yeah, very nice dog though. He's super nice and fluffy. Yeah, I was just like, okay, people who do this, go to hell. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can just kill it. What he's gonna do is he's gonna go on the gas, try to save it, and that's fine. You can literally just wait until your marine comes out, and then put your marine down there, and then it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, don't even stress about trying to kill it. Like, it's fine. Because now here, basically what happened is you kept your Reaper at home, right, for the fucking gas, for the drone, and then because you didn't send it across the map, bro just sends 2 lings. But also he went pool first, I think. I'm pretty sure I saw he went pool first. Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind, I lied. He didn't go pool first.
But I remember 2 lings coming.
Yeah. So they're going to come right now, but then your Reaper's across the map. So yeah, just try not to, just ignore it, basically. You know, like if you SCV scout pool first, then you can keep your Reaper at home. But if you see it's normal, just send it across, and then the Marine can deal with the gas. Because even though it finished here, like, he's getting more damage done, so it's worth it for them. Or for him. Okay.
I think he kept trying to kill my SUV that was building the CC.
With the drone?
So that's why with the drone, that's why I left it home.
Yeah. But what you can keep the Reaper there for a little bit, and as soon as that Marine finishes, you can send it. Or as it's about to finish, you can send it across. Or just send another worker down. Okay, kill the gas. Need some workers. Oh, you're dropping all your mules though. That's hot. Damn, you're having all those mules. Let's go. Okay, this guy's building spores. Yeah, she doesn't have a whole lot of drones, so this person is not doing a very good job of droning. And you can actually tell because, yeah, what the fuck is infestation pit, double evo, fast layer. Okay. Fungal growth. You playing Lillaby? What the hell? 6 Hellions. Okay, then it's in your Banshees, but obviously he's gonna have and a Spire? Dude, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, some drones. Oh, nice micro. Good job. That's good. Okay, we should land our third now, though. Land it. Land it. All right, there you go. Okay, cool. So, and again, like, this guy doesn't have a lot of workers, right? Because he's trying to build so much shit at the same time. That's why people don't... It's not really good to play like this. Where'd you scan? Fuck. You got spine crawlers. Oh, you're scanning for the creep tumors. Okay. So now here, you want to send that marine drop across the map, okay? Here, when you scan, now you see the infestation pit and the spire. And that's fine. But basically what you're trying to do here is with this build, as soon as these medevacs come out, you want to load them up and send it with marines, okay? So right here, you want to send these across. Well, not yet because you haven't seen it yet. You see what I'm saying? Like right now you haven't seen it yet, so you don't know. But the reason why you want to send a drop anyway is because right now, if you stemmed across the map, let's say with that drop, maybe you might even lose it, let's say. But you would see the 2 infestors, and then you would see he doesn't have a lot of Ling Bane, right? So, well, that's kind of annoying. You know, you're getting the scout off, and now you know your opponent's playing kind of weird. And then when you scan and you see the Spire, then you know that this person's just going to spend a bunch of gas on infestors and mutas. And you're already macroing hard, and you can keep macroing hard. And you probably still be able to do a push later on because you would know that all that shit is really expensive gas-wise and mineral-wise. So it's kind of an inefficient way to play. Or the alternative is with your Banshees, try to look for some other clues. Like, you saw the layer, right? And then you came in, and then I think you immediately started trying to go to kill creep and stuff. Dude, where'd you scan? Did you scan yourself?
Did I? I don't know. I have it on everybody view.
I'm going to give you right now. Right here. Oh, why'd you scan? You scanned for the 4th there. Okay. So here, with the Banshees, I know there's queens, and that's fine. The queens will probably push you across. But try to fly into the natural, and then see if you can at least spot any Evo chambers. Okay. So, for example, right here, I know he pushed you away. That's fine. You know there's a layer. Try to see if you can swing by the natural and see what tech's there. Because right now, if I'm you and I see the double Evo chamber, I know he has a Spire right now, but he doesn't have any gas for mutas, right? He's got 300. He's got less than 300 gas. Each muta's 100 gas. So he can only build like 3 mutas. But you would know that he can't build that many mutas, if any at all, because he has the double Evo chamber researching. See that? So your job with the Banshees after killing drones is to then scout and try to see if he's building any Evo chambers. Or if he has any Evo chambers, and if he does, is he getting upgrades? So the way this basically works is, if you see a layer plus 2 Evo chambers researching, that doesn't mean mutas. No mutas. It can mean mutas later on, but it doesn't mean mutas right away. It could still be Hydras. It could just be Ling Bane. It can really still be anything. But if you go in and you see a layer plus Baneling Nest, no Evo chambers, that's almost always mutas. And the reason why is because they don't build one. They delay the 1/1 to have more gas so they can build more mutas.
Okay.
So that's why. So if you see that, you can kind of already tell what's going to happen. But at least in this case, by doing your normal scouting, you would have probably randomly seen those 2 infestors. And then you would have been like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But then if you push across the map, you won't get hit by the fungal because now you already know it exists.
I'll probably still get hit by the fungal.
Stop. Don't say that. Because you know right now, if you saw his army, you would attack, right? And he would just die. 100%, right? Like, look at that. 2 Banelings and 2 Infestors. Come on. Like, that's a dunk. But I feel like right now you're playing a bit too passive. And now the mutas came. And because the mutas are here, you're gonna play even more passive, and now he's double expanding. And I don't know why, but this is like a super common way for people to play at your level. They kind of like they play hella random at the beginning, and you get caught off guard. So you play hella safe, and then you play too safe for too long. And when you try to go attack across the map, they got infinite money and 2 extra bases on you, and you're kind of like, "What the hell? How did that happen?" And it's because of this.
That's exactly what happened.
So you got to feel it out, and you got to try your best to scout as much as you can, and kind of put the clues together. Meters are gonna be annoying. It's fine. Grab some Marines. Nice store and then medevac. You can repair it. No, your Marines, Dex. Wow, he loses all his meters. Good work. Okay, now you kill all the metas, so you could attack across the map now after killing all the metas, which you do. Okay.
Ignore the double sensor tower.
It's fine. I actually do it pretty often myself. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Wow, what a tryhard with the Reaper grenade. Okay, here. This is actually a good fight for you. Nice split off there. Okay. And then here, he's the first time seeing the infestors, and then he fungles you. Oh. Yeah. Also, I like that you kind of just stood here to take the heals. Because if you try to run away, he would have kept fungling you because your Marines run away too slow. So you would have lost. You would have lost all those Marines anyway. But because you actually sat there and still fought underneath the fungal, you actually killed his army. So then it became worth it. So now here, you picked up a good trade, but you gotta rebuild the workers that you lost earlier to the mutas. So that's why you feel you're kind of broke. So don't forget to do that.
62.
What?
I have like 62 workers.
Yeah. It's because you lost them like trying to repair your Thor, and you didn't rebuild them. I hear you're rebuilding them now. It's good. Yeah. And don't be, by the way, don't be afraid to mix in some tanks. You can play tank mine now.
Okay.
It makes a huge difference, actually. So I would give it a shot. Like tanks right now would be really good against there's like this many Hydras. So you remember how like at this point when you get 5 bases, you add those extra factories?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that would be perfect because then you could add a bunch of tanks right now. I know you're just kind of broke because of the muta situation, but then here it kind of goes around you. But what you see a lot of pro Terrans do now is like they'll leave some tanks here, and then the tanks will defend these Hydra pushes, and they'll keep some like down here as well, and then they'll be aggressive with like biomine. So you could try something like that out. But yeah, it's kind of like it was kind of the beginning, you know, like kind of not knowing he was playing hella weird, and then if you kind of look at it, he doesn't really have that much, and you really could have just killed him by going across the map. But it kind of psyched yourself out a little bit, and then the mutas came, and then you were like, oh, gotta play more passive. Yeah, you're killing 2 bases. It really, if you even now, I think that if you try to spend some of your money right now and build some tanks, that you could maybe even still hold your main. I mean, you killed 2 bases, you killed drones. You're down some workers, but technically you have a 5th. I think here you kind of got like super caught up in microing everything, but you really want to be building Marines right now.
Yeah. I tend to do that a lot.
All right, here you add a couple. We need to add some more. You gotta hold that button longer.
I need to get a habit of holding it, because what I do is I tap it.
Yeah, you should hold it. You should hold it.
Uh-huh.
A lot of pros also play with the repeat rate hella high for this reason. Now we're dead. But actually, you have a lot of money, so there is a world where you could have maybe stabilized. If I spent that money a little bit earlier. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do with the Banshees now. So that every time you play this Banshee build, it's always gonna be go to the main, you know, kill some drones with the gas. That was really good. Check the layer, and then once you see the layer, or if there's no layer, kind of make your way to the natural, to the front of the natural. Even if there's an overseer, just try to like outmaneuver the queens a little bit, and see if you can scout if they have Evo chambers or not, and if they have a baneling nest and that kind of stuff. Okay. And then when you get those first 2 medevacs, try to send those out with the Marines to clear some creep and also do some more scouting.
Is it better just to send the Marines alone, or?
Yeah. What you see a lot of pros do is like they'll load up the first 2 medevacs with Marines, but they won't bring the tanks and they won't bring the Hellions, and they'll just clear creep and then kind of scout. And then what you'll notice is like sometimes when you do that with the Marines, you'll see they have very little army, and then you'll be like, oh shit, I could push across the map actually if I bring everything. Or you'll do it and then you see they have a bunch of shit, and you'll be like, oh damn, like maybe I shouldn't attack. You know what I mean? So I would try that. I would do that.
Got it.
And the reason why is because like those first 2 medevacs usually finish before 1-1. So like you're already gonna have 2 medevacs before 1-1, but like most people don't want to push before 1-1, so it makes sense to wait it out, or to just send those 2 medevacs instead of taking everything.
Gotcha.
Like when we watched those Mario replays, you remember?
Yeah, I remember. This one says PvP bad fight.
Bad fight? Oh boy. Oh god. All right. Oh. Paste. Give me that host, Papa. Thank you.
Someone's trying to join the party.
Someone's trying to join the party?
Antonio?
Oh my god, not Antonio. You weren't there for that.
No.
That was the guy that I played teams with.
And he beat you?
No. He was my teammate. But he's like gold, so he like has no hands. No offense to anybody who's gold, but and then we got attacked, we got cheesed, and he had like no army. Bro, he didn't have orbitals. It was like 8 minutes into the game. And then the guys that beat us, one of them messaged me. And he was the one that messaged me like, oh my god, I've never been a GM player. Like, I'm never going to live this moment down. Thank you, like that. So the meme is like, the meme was Antonio's like the worst teammate ever.
Okay, what happened to your mic?
Huh?
I'm going through the Discord and I see
the dog?
The dog and then this photo of your mic.
Oh, the cable?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got another cable, but I bought the XLR interface so that I could use the XLR cable, and it was supposed to come yesterday, but my package is like in limbo. I have no idea where it is. It didn't come, and they said it's delayed, but then they like don't have any tracking on it. It doesn't say when it's gonna come now.
Hey.
I saw the Twilight. Nice. That's good. I bought it on Amazon. I legit have never had that happen to me on Amazon before, but it's fine.
It's happened to me a couple times.
Hoping it just randomly shows up today.
But their customer service is pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone need an extra $50 deposited into my account. Oh, you see right here? He has third gas. If you come this way, you would see it. And then like that's just some normal shit. Like that's like normal zealot count, a couple of stalkers, you know what I mean? Because he needs the extra gas.
Uh-huh.
But the last dude, if you remember, the last dude, he didn't have this many stalkers.
Doesn't also 3 gas mean gateway as well?
Yeah, it can, but it's not like, because they have the extra gas, they're trying to get some sort of like Colossus transition out of it. Or they're building more stalkers. The last guy, he built like 4 stalkers, and then he dumped all his money into zealots. So when it's no gas in natural, it's like a huge dump into zealots specifically. I know here he's gonna have some as well, but he's probably gonna like this guy. You see, he's going Robo Bay now. He builds a 4th gas, a forge. So that's the difference. So right now, you scan this. It's like, if I see this, I know it doesn't necessarily mean Colossus, because he could technically still go Templar. But if I saw this, I can at least come to the conclusion that he's going to add some sort of splash damage, and that he's not going to mass 500 zealots in the first like 7 minutes of the game.
So would it be safe to go back into tanks here?
I would still play 2 tank into mine. I think it's just safer in general. So, and then, you know, as the game progresses, if you feel like this guy's not building any zealots at all, and it's strictly like tank, Colossus, Disruptor, but like hardly any zealots at all, I think at that point it would be okay for you to switch back. So the switching doesn't have to be right away. The switching can kind of happen as the game progresses. But I think 2 tank into mine is just good. Like this is a nice push you're hitting here. You only got 1 Colossus. But let's see how you position, because positioning is a big thing here. Okay, you pick up tanks. Okay, that's not bad. Can we get a Matrix? Okay, that's a good Matrix. You Matrix a Stalker, Dex!
Did I? Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you get 2 claws. So in the end, this fight actually isn't that bad. But it actually could be better. So how could it do better? Let's see. So when you move in here, I think you putting the medevacs or the tanks into the medevacs actually made this take longer. So, also, if you want to be super annoying, by the way, on this map, you can push down here, and then you can see the 2 tanks right there, and just start hitting everything right here. The forge, the gateway, the gases, everything. And then what they'll try to do is they'll try to go around and fight you from behind, but then your tanks are in a nice sweet spot that's like far away from their army, and then you have a nice concave that you can take because this area is kind of open, and he doesn't have that many cells because he's playing Colossus. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of nasty. Yeah. You should try it. You can even like elevate 8 Marines into the natural. But anyway, so here, if you just walk your tanks up, you would be completely fine, right? Here, I think that might detonating is not that big a video, but basically here, if you walk up those tanks sooner, you can start to fight faster before that second Colossus comes because it's not out yet. See that? But here, you're like, oh shit, army, and then you see the tanks here, and then now you're gonna go in and sim the army, but now that second Colossus comes out. And then just try your best to target fire the tanks as much as you can. I usually try to hit like center mass.
Okay.
Right, like if I click 1 stalker that's next to like 5 other stalkers, it weakens the stalkers up hella. Oh, he started hitting his own nexus. What the fuck? And then here you kill both Colossus, and then you find a way. But here you got a fuck ton of money, Dex, so now we gotta spend it. There you go. You still have all your medevacs alive, so now here I would add Vikings. Okay. So after 4 medevacs, you want to build Vikings, okay? There you go. You got armor, that's really good. Two more Vikings again. You're gonna harass with a Raven like a menace. Alright, so now basically, Dex, at this point in the game, your job is to kind of just look to see if they're gonna take a if they're gonna take a 4th and when. So this guy hasn't taken a 4th yet, but you are, right? So if I'm you and I kind of scout that he's not taking a 4th, I'm actually gonna take a chill because I have a 4th, right? So if I have a 4th and they don't got a 4th, like why am I gonna attack into a guy who's not even like transitioning? They're kind of just, I think they're just gonna try to A move me. So I'm gonna take a chill. And then once I see them trying to take a 4th, then I'm like, all right, I can attack. You know what I mean? Because I know they're not gonna ult in me. But this dude doesn't have a 4th yet. Oh, and also this is the kind of army I'm talking about. You see how he doesn't have that many zealots?
Yeah.
It would be this kind of army is what I'm talking about when I say that you can switch back into tanks if you want. Okay, got 70 workers. That's good. You can stop 70, 75. This guy still doesn't have a 4th. Okay, so you do take a bad fight. Seems like now he's taking a 4th. Extra Raxus at the front. Fuck it. Oh,
is that not a good spot?
I mean, if you get attacked and they're sieging on you, it'll fuck you up. Okay, here you got a nice concave. Yeah, the disruptors hurt. Oh, you forgot your Vikings though. Okay. If the Vikings are here earlier, I think it does help. But yeah, it was mostly just the disruptors. So the micro here. is don't worry about splitting. Just try as soon as you see the novas. Let's see right here. Okay, right here. If you notice any part of your army is hella bunched up, just keep making a concave. You know what I mean? Because you got a good concave start from the right, and then as you move to the left, then the shit starts clumping up, and you want to just fix that. So you want to basically just kind of move some, and then make another like little bit of a concave, and then that way, even if the nova connects, it's not as bad. But this one hurt a lot because he sent it right in the middle, and your army he sent it into the part of the army that was actually clumped up, and then you try to run it away, and it died. It kind of made it worse, and it died. So you got to I don't know if you know, but like with the nova, when they click the disruptor ball out, they can click the disruptor ball to follow a unit.
What?
So when you do that, it's that's why it follows you, because it's just gonna follow you.
Why is that a thing?
I actually don't know if that's a thing. I think pretty sure it's a thing though. Actually, let's see. Okay, so he sends the first one. No, he moves it to the left. He moves it to the left. I wish I could tell. Because he's also holding on to the zealots right now. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm on his POV now. Okay, singles the disruptors.
It looks like it's a thing.
No, I don't think it is. I think no, because the last one he siphoned it up. Okay, no, don't listen to me, Amro. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're fine. But just make that concave. We'll disregard the last 2 minutes there. Just make that concave. But that's it. Like that's honestly so shit to lose like that way. But yeah, disruptor moment for sure. But I will say though that if you build the 4 medevacs, and then as soon as you finish the 4 medevacs, you build Vikings. You could attack sooner. So for example, right now he has 1 Colossus, right? So it's possible that you start your first 2 Vikings now, but it's possible that right now you have 4 Vikings already, with 2 more on the way for 6. So if you have 6 Vikings to 8 Vikings, and you scan 2 Colossus, you could technically attack this now because you have the 6 Vikings to 8 Vikings. But right now you only have 2, and your other 2 just came out, and then you haven't started the next pair yet. So that's why it's kind of hard to attack now, because you don't have any Vikings, and now they're adding disruptors. So then now it's you kind of like miss a little bit of a window where maybe you can attack before he has disruptors, and you have like 6 Vikings. And then so basically here, I think if you have the Vikings attacking sooner, it might help a little bit to make the fight closer. But otherwise, yeah, that Nova is kind of thick. And then as soon as you eat a fat Nova like that, try to just like build a bunch of army right now. So here, I think if you just hold the button, it would be good. Because here you add some stuff, but you should really just queue up a bunch of stuff. Now we're dead. Now this is insanely all-in, right? Because you're about to have a 4th, you got 70 workers. You actually have a lot of money, this guy doesn't. So he's trying to kill you now. But the Novas are going to keep zoning you out. So yeah, this becomes a problem. But you could always add tanks once you see this kind of army. So when you scanned it earlier, it would have been okay for you to be like, oh, fuck it, I'll just add some tanks. And you could do that. Alright. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's test the Nova thing, actually.
Alright.
Real quick. Can you give me the thingy-mabob? The thingy-mabob. The party leader. Thanks. We'll go to unit tester. Hello, arcade. Can you load, please?
That's kind of rough to relive.
Bro, that could have been another smudge files as well. God damn. But yeah, just make that concave. Like, fuck splitting. You don't need to split. Just make the concave. You had the recipe for success there. It's just that that last bunch got stuck. And then it got boomed on. On the way, but running late. Fuck. When does it come?
Talking about your package.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Clear. Okay, can you like move some marines? Or yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna click the disruptor to the one top, all the way at the top, okay? And then move it back and see we'll see if the Nova follows it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's some bullshit.
Okay, wait, hold on. Keep it together. Keep the marines together. And then try to actually, let's give you like a few more marines. And then we'll give you stim and combat. Okay. Yeah, it does.
Wow.
I wasn't wrong. Okay, I thought I was like giving wrong. Because it sounded too busted even for me. Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, you gotta be careful about that. I thought I was wrong, but I was right. I was actually right. I do know what I'm talking about. Take that. It sounded too busted to be true, but it is. So yeah, so if they could even accidentally do it, where they just like do this and then they click on something, but yeah, they could just follow it. So that's why you want to make a concave, you know, because sometimes you can't really tell which one is following. Sometimes you can leave now. So it's better to just do it like that. That's nasty, bro. What the fuck? Jesus. All right, here you go. Let's promote you to leader. Nice.
See. That actually made me tilted, knowing that.
Oh, sorry. Smooch.
Like, there's no way that could be that easy.
King Dex. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, dog, but that I guess that is actually a thing. Damn, I thought I was like thinking about it. I was like, I'm sure that's right, but maybe I'm tripping. So I didn't want to say nothing, but then I'm like, wait, I'm not tripping. That's just true. It's real.
Watch TVT.
Oh,
Got some variety.
oh,
Variety in this.
Oh boy. Sorry.
No worries. Bless you.
Wow, thank you. Oh, my mouse is dying. What the hell?
Is your mouse still double clicking?
Sometimes. Sal doesn't even use this mouse anymore. Bro's a fucking scammer, man.
Dude, he has like the most expensive mouse in the world.
Right now?
Yeah, he has the Razer Signature Edition. It's like a $300 mouse.
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, Sal recommended me this mouse. It's very inexpensive. It's like $70. It's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. Like I actually like it. But like first he was like, "Oh, there might be a double clicking issue." And then you know what he does? He changes like the mouse, the switches or the clicks, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
He changes them and then he puts the G Pro clicks on it. And I'm like, "Dude, I can't even do that. Like I don't know how to do that." So now he changes it entirely and then he just gets rid of it. He just chucks the thing. I'm like, "Dude, fuck you, man." I opened his stream like a week later. He's got like a new mouse. I'm like, what?
Well, that's like hella mice.
Yeah,
I was gonna say mouse is like a
mouse is
litter.
smudge.
But yeah, I know how to swap switches on the mouse. I did it for my G Pro.
Damn.
I could do it for you, man. You just gotta ship it to me.
But what am I gonna use while it's gone?
Don't you have the G Pro?
I do have the G Pro Super, but the mouse is so different. I have to get used to it again. Oh, this is just fucking smudge files and a half. No, you should just keep fighting there. If you run away, it's like guaranteed to die.
Oh shit. Am I red? I'm red.
Yeah. Now, if you went reactor, if you didn't go reactor, it would have been fine. Well, this guy built a marine. What the fuck? And what you know what I actually always do usually when this happens to me, because my micro is not that great when it comes to Reapers, and I know it. So like if the first Reaper comes into my base, I'll grab an SCV and then I'll click the SCV on the Reaper first, and then I'll bring my own Reaper, and then I can win the battle that way. So here, instead of like grabbing your Reaper first, click his Reaper, you could grab like this worker next to the factory first to go on it, so it takes the aggro, and then you can, because people at your level can't really focus fire. So, but if you just put the Reaper there, then he can actually win. And he out microed Smudge. So now we're already tilted. Start your Reapers, bitch. And your command center. And now he's cheesing the fuck out of you. I don't even know what he's doing actually. This looks like proxy BC though. And when I see a marine like that, that's really weird. So what you should do now, upon seeing the marine, is once your Hellion and your 2 Reapers come out, you should send him across the map and scout. Okay, because you got to figure out what the hell he's doing, because it doesn't make sense for him to have a marine, right? I know like you might run into a Widow Mine because he has a Widow Mine across the map, but you really want to try to scout.
Okay.
You can even like send the Reapers into his main. That's kind of annoying, but yeah, you can just go in there. Okay. And then, unfortunately, you didn't get to scout enough to the point of like seeing that there was no starport there. But it's fine. He doesn't have 2 Banshees of Cloak. That's a bit tough. The Raven's a bit late. And you actually muled. So the Banshees come here. But if you send that Reaper Hellion just a little bit earlier, you'd actually be able to get the scout off because he doesn't have that much stuff, right? I think it'd be before the Cyclone came out. That would be good. I'm just gonna play mech. Okay, you got a Cyclone. And just make sure, like, again, like, while this is happening, just try to build SCVs, man. Try to build as many as you can. You sent the Reaper back into his base. You saw he's playing mech. And then you saw there was no starport as well. Wow, I guess he could still have it on the other side of his main. So it's hard to say that, just actually tell if it's a proxy. Oh. Why he's hitting that depot, I have no idea. Okay. Oh, you used 2 Matrix for that? I would not do that. Just run the Ravens away. He won't, and the lock-on will break from the vision, and then you'll keep him alive. You just have to repair him, but it's fine.
I thought he like locked onto my Ravens. That's why.
Yeah, I think he did, but they wouldn't have died. Yeah, like here. Oh, I don't even think he locked on. I think he locked to your Marines, bro. But like here he's going down the ramp, right? So if he's going down the ramp, he's gonna lose vision of the high ground. Yeah, he locked into your Marine. So here you didn't need to Matrix. You just panicked.
I did.
Panicked. I gotta stay calm and collected. Okay, now he pushes you, but his army is really bad actually. He like pretty, bro. Who is scanning? You are scanning like a mad lad. That's fine though. Oh, I think he's scanning. No, he didn't scan you either. Okay, only a couple of workers down. That's okay. Banshees are being annoying, but you got Vikings now, so you're chilling. Now here, you still want to take map vision. I know he has like cyclones and banshees and shit, but you still want to try to take vision. So that's what I would do. That's a good scan. You see him in front of you. Okay, then you go around. And I actually like the move that you're making here. And you're actually even building a turret on top of your tanks, which is sick. Okay, and then you attack. Now here, yeah, you gotta run straight for it. Good job. X, this is sick. What a sick move. Holy fuck, where'd you learn that from? Jesus.
From you.
No way. I'm not capable of doing shit that smart. Okay. So here it would have just let's look at the micro. So you stim in, you get 2 tanks. I like that. You come in here, you get that first tank. You stim again. Here you just stimmed 1 too many times, okay? So here you stimmed 1 extra time. And then really don't worry about locking onto the cyclones, okay? Try to save your lock on. Unless like he was literally hitting the Raven, you see it about to die, then it's fine. But instead, use the lock-ons for the tanks. Because his cyclones can't push you right now because you're blocking out his natural. But imagine if you had like 2 more Matrix for these 2 top tanks. You would just kill him here. Right? But now here you ran out of Matrix. Oh, you have 1 left. You have 1 left, 1 more on the way. But you could have just Matrix these 2 and they would have died. So, and then you Matrix these 2 again. But yeah. At the end of the day though, it's not bad. We just need to keep being aggressive here. Okay. That's a good trade. And then, honestly, you should do it again. Like, if you see him just sitting outside of your base, you could keep your tanks to defend. Yeah, load up your medevacs and just go for the main. Oh, or you fucking do that shit. That also works out. Okay, nice. That's good. Okay. Now you build a turret ring. And now I think as the bio Terran, you should always at least check 1 time to see if it's possible to doom drop their main. Especially if you hate playing out the game, it's worth actually checking. So like I think here, if you really wanted to, you could walk your army across here and then load up your medevacs and obviously like fly it as much as possible or like as close to the edge as possible. Because right now it looks like you could make it into his main. Like his turret ring is ass. And you could just win. See what the hell he is.
I feel like every time I do drop. Oh, I do it.
Yeah, but let's see how you do it.
I'll show you right here.
Yeah, this is bad. Because if you go up top, you don't get hit by any of the turrets. But it's not terrible. Now here you just want to scan for the Banshee. Okay. Nice. This is good for you, bro. You just gotta keep macroing. Are you macroing? Yes. Kind of. You got some Marines in production. Yeah, this is perfect. Great move, bro. Where are you going? Bro, you could just drop on 2 tanks. Dex, where you going, bro? Oh, now this was bad. Okay, so there, you didn't have to leave there, bro. Let's see what you saw. Okay, right here. If you scan first and see, because if there was like a Thor there, I get it. But if it's only 2 tanks, you could just drop on that, okay? Because right now, as a bio Terran, if you snipe off the mech players, like not even the factories, bro, but just the add-ons, it delays tanks for a fat minute. Because then they gotta like go through that first tank that they're already building, and then they gotta cancel it, and they gotta rebuild the tech lab and then build another tank, which is just like super tough and delays a lot of this shit.
Okay.
What
was I thinking? I think I just didn't want to lose the army.
Yeah. You're kind of freaking out. That's some dex activities. Okay. They got a huge army, bro. So here, you just were building medevacs while you were attacking. So right now, that's why you don't have any medevacs. Because if you had medevacs right now, you could attack again, right? Like faster. But you kind of have to wait for medevacs. So then, now he's like adding more command centers, bro's adding a fusion core, and he's actually building up an army again. Because he had money, right? Let's see. Go! He has no armor upgrade, so it should just dies. Alright, Papi, let's go. Okay. Where are you owning him? Macro. We're building 9 Marines, but we need some Marauders. We built some medevacs, some tanks. There you go, some libs even. That's good. Bro, you're dunking this dude. Holy shit. More CCs. Dex, what'd you do? do, bro? Yeah, it's always like this. It's always so good, and then something fucking happens. What happened? Same thing right here. New army. Let's go. We're attacking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are you doing, bro? That's an SCV, man. Also, if you see him adding just like mass Thor, no tanks, just spam Marauders, dude. You don't even got to build Liberators. Because the Liberators die kind of fast, see that? Especially because you don't have any armor upgrades on them.
I think that's what happens.
But here, they build too many. And then here, just siege your tanks, okay? So when that fight happens, just make sure you siege your tanks. Siege your tanks and try to focus fire the Thors with your army. So right here, if you siege these 2 tanks, I know that they don't have any upgrades, but they would still do damage. And then here, once you kill a tank, just try to target fire each Thor. And then once you kind of start losing out, you can run away. This army kind of got distracted though, and it's fine. At the end of the day, you still got. But yeah, well actually, he's got more money than you. What the fuck? Okay. These stores are so low, man. Okay, now you're kind of overextending, so just take a chill. Okay. Also, these bases could have been harassed, right? So try to think of it like TBZ. Remember how we say like, oh yeah, like scan, fight one side, but then have a drop on the other side and kind of just like always be hitting their eco. Think about it like that. So if you just try to hit his eco, you'll be chilling. Okay. You'll be chilling. So just like keep doing the trades you're doing, but make sure you try to harass the other bases. Like if you realize your Liberators aren't killing the Thors, just send them to harass. Because now you got Liberator range, so you outrange the turrets. Yeah, like this lib is good, but it's just a little bit too late. Now bro is rich. Oh, this is good though. Good trade. Bottom side. Bro, imagine if you did that shit earlier. Plus, I got hella mules, bro. Drop your mules. I hear you ran out of money. Okay, nice kill again. Also, you don't need to build Vikings. As long as he doesn't have Vikings, don't even trip about Vikings.
Okay.
But yeah, basically here you're kind of broke, and you want to just make sure you're dropping at least some of the command center energy on the mules, because if you look at your CCs, bro, they're loaded on energy. So imagine you just dropped a bunch of mules right now. Maybe Bezos. Okay, macro slipping a little bit here. That's not good. Okay, now you're adding more Liberators. Which is actually fine because he doesn't have that many Thors. This guy only has 5 factories. What the fuck?
Does he?
Yeah, bro. That's why he can't. That's why he can't spend his money. Okay, and then. Okay, no, it's fine. Good. Yeah, because you have more production than him, it kind of feels like you're outpacing him, but he has more money than you. He just can't build shit fast enough. Okay, this is good, bro. But spend your money, Dex. Look at your starports. They're so idle. Imagine you have like 12 Liberators come out right now. You gotta hold your production longer, man. And you gotta keep harassing, okay? Keep harassing. You can even do like, you can even split off like 2 tanks right here and just start hitting the base, okay? Try not, again, like, just don't think too one-dimensional. Just try to harass as much as you can. Think about playing mech like you're playing TVZ against lurkers, okay?
Okay.
Harass the eco, keep getting good trades, and if you'll get to a point where he can't afford to build like 5 Thors anymore because they're just so expensive. That's what we're looking for.
I think I'm gonna start putting my starports on a separate hotkey.
You could. I mean, Maru does it. Innovation does it too. You feel like it helps you.
I'm already using like 1, 2, 3 for army, 4 for production, 5 for CCs, and then 6 for upgrades.
Maru?
No, for me.
Oh, you?
I feel like I'd have a hard time reaching 7.
Yeah, try to keep her product. If you like, Maru has it where he has all his production. I think he has all his production on 4, and then he has factory 5, starport on 6, like that. So he has them all together, but also separated. It's kind of weird. But like I think Inno has 3 barracks, 4 Factory 5 starport, something like that. Like he has all his production separate. He doesn't have it together at all. Yeah, play with it, bro, because it's hurting you a lot right now. Man, this guy has so much money though. But we just stop harassing. Yeah. And then here your liberators are doing damage because you got 3 attack. Wait, by building BC these decks, like the wrong unit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Look how fast it dies. Holy shit. Yeah, now you're running out of money. But, so, here we're going to do... So, first, you built the extra command centers. And actually, you built more than before, I realized, too. Because before, I remember before you didn't build as many. I think you built like 2, and that was it. But you actually built a couple. So, now you want to make sure that you just drop the meals. So, drop the meals more consistently. You'll always be surprised how much energy you have. Okay? Drop meals consistently. And then... we want to make sure that we keep harassing against mech. Think about it like TVZ. And then you want to... You could add... maybe you could even add more production. More production. And then... we're thinking about separating our control groups. Separating control groups. Okay. Now you're dead though. This also was a smudge file. God damn, bro. These replays are all hella smudge files. But at least you're fucking winning them. Like, you were winning at some point. It's just, you had a bit of trouble closing it out. But you just tunnel vision, bro. We're gonna get you high as fuck one day. We're gonna have you play ladder. I don't think that would help, but yeah. I mean, if you look at all your command centers, even though you've been scanning, they do have a lot of energy, right? So, dump those meals, bro. Dump those meals and spend that money. We should have like a thing where it shocks you every time you float a certain amount of money.
That'd be pretty sick.
That would actually help. Just like fucking I got a macro. That'd be good. All right. Any questions for this one? Oh, you already left. Never mind. I guess not.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward.
Very smudge.
But yeah, I'm gonna try separating my starport at least.
Yeah, try separating them. But if you have them all together, you can have them all together and then also separate them. They'd be fine. All right, cool. Well, I took some notes, so I guess I'll just send those to you if you want them.
Yeah, dude.
And yeah, I'll put this on YouTube so you can also rewatch it. But it seems like mostly just some scouting stuff with the gases and TVP, and then switching up your like factory production. The scouting and TVZ and the TVT should keep harassing, and then still the money stuff, but we'll just keep grinding. All right.
I do.
Anything else for me, babe?
Are you gonna stream today?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might actually. I'm not supposed to. I technically I don't have to, but I probably will.
For sure.
For sure. All right, man.
All right, bro.
I'll see you around then. Sounds good. Peace.
Yep. Later.
All right, boys. That's it for this coaching session. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, a comment, a fucking subscription. I don't know. Give me some support. Thank you. And if you're interested in coaching, I'll put the coaching information in the description below with my coaching website, how to book, all that good jazz. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.